fancy putting these woods right next to a busy road. Yeah, this is a bit that I'll get back used to doing, getting up and down hills. I've not actually tackled a hill yet, but we'll have a go. Sorry if you can hear so much road noise in the background. There's a little beck and everything down here. Oh, a few wasps knocking about. It's that time of year, isn't it, when we've got now better to do, literally, than go out and look for sugar, because they've nested, they've got no more work to do, the queens have fled and all that. So they're basically just like lonely wasps flying around looking for a bit of food. Yeah, and a little tarzy. This is a good a place as any to sit and get me brew on. There's the beck. It's not a lot happening at that at the moment, but we've got somewhere to sit. That isn't much of a hill, as you can see, but to me that's a mountain. You gave me a mountain this time, oh yeah. Right. What's them things in the back? Just a Hessian bag or something. Yeah. This'll do us, won't it? So, while that water's boiling, yeah, I got this after my last solar panel that was titchy tiny, if you remember when I did the Temu, I'm talking loud, sorry, I forget I've got this little mic on. When I did the Temu haul, and I had the little tiny square one, which I thought that's not going to work. I seen another little fold out one. Now this is supposed to be 20 watt fold out solar panel, so I thought I'll give that a go, and it was on offer. I think I got it for £11. It might have been like, but then, you know, the daft figures, £10.98 or something. So I thought I'll give it a go. So just unclip it a minute. So you see, it just folds out like that, and it's got comes with two carabiners that you can just click on to whatever you wish, your back of your bag or onto a tree or whatever. And it doesn't come with the cable, but it comes with a little pocket in the back there, so you can just put your phone or whatever you're charging, power bank, into there. And when you know it's working, it might go off, there's a red light. I'm shouting again, sorry. There's a red light comes on the back, and that's to let you know that it's actually collecting sunlight. Now I have my doubts whether this is actually 20 watts. It could be if each of one of those small panels are a 5 watt panel, and there's 4 of them. But anyway, so I got this, and I put my phone onto it, put it in the garden on one of the sunny days that we had, and it was out there for 8 hours, this phone. Oh, whoops. It was out there for 8 hours, and the phone hadn't budged at all. So I thought, it obviously doesn't, it's not working, is it? So I got in touch with Temu, and for a refund about the product and that, and it said, you know, you can send it back, or you can have a refund back to your bank, or you can have Temu credit, which is the quickest, that's instant, whereas back to your bank it can take 5 to 14 days. So I just thought, well, you know, if it goes on Temu, I'm just going to end up buying a load more shite. So I opted for it to go back to my bank. So they refunded, actually. It only took them about 4 days and they refunded it. Anyway, I had a thought, and I thought, you know what, I wonder if the USB lead that I'd stuck onto it, I wonder if that was dodgy. So I put another USB lead on, plugged my phone back in, switched the phone off, and it was on 15%, I think, the phone charge. And I put this on the windowsill in the front garden in direct sunlight. And I come back 3 hours later and I turned the phone on, and it was up to 62%. So in 3 hours it charged 15 or 40 something percent, so just 38 in. So it does actually work. And Temu have actually, bloody wasps, Temu have actually given me the money back. I feel a bit bad about it actually, but I've spent enough on them, and some of the stuff they have sent has been a bit garbage, and it, so you know what I mean. Should I feel guilty? I should, but yeah. So this look, it just falls up like that. So yeah, I probably should feel a bit guilty, but I did order some floating glasses lanyard. You know what you attach on the end of your glasses, you hang them around your neck. But when I went canoeing, or when I get to go canoeing, and that never turned up. So you know what I mean. They've had money off me and haven't sent me anything. So that's it. What do you think of this hat? Another sale in the sales. I look extremely handsome in it, or just handsome. Right, I'm going to get this brew. So that's my little Temu story. So they did refund it. The money came back in. Oh, and I didn't have to send it back, obviously, because what they do, they take you through a little process where you've got to tell them what's wrong with it. So I said I'd had it in the garden. It obviously hadn't worked, hadn't been charging, and then I took 3 pictures. You can have 3 photos. So I took 3 pictures, and then as soon as I clicked on next to return it, they said, oh, it comes up with, you don't have to return this item at the moment, and it still won't affect you on free returns. You can keep this item and do what you want with it, recycle it, give it to somebody for repair, whatever you want, and we'll refund your money. So I thought that was pretty good as well. You know, they didn't even want it back. So I've got a working solar panel for not doing my own side of checking the leads first. I'd put a dodgy lead on it. So this is going to take forever, isn't it? This cup of tea. It's only on my little stove, and it's still just boiling away. So yeah, this area is literally, to get into this one, just walk to the end of our road 10 yards, cross the road another 10 yards, and then there's the kissing gate thing to come into these little woods. And it does go a bit further over the other side, like quite a way, about a mile or something, but it's full of all the tracks and everything. A lot of people come mountain biking, walking the dogs and that, because I've sometimes thought about camping here. Probably could, like, it won't be bothered. Might give it a go one day. Let's see how my thing's getting on. Let's have a look. I'll lower you down. I'll tilt you forward. Sorry about my thumb. Is it boiling yet, or am I going to have to? Well, you know what? We've got steam. And that's normally hot enough. Peppermint tea. It's what I'm on now. Peppermint tea and green tea. I can't drink decaf now because of me having only one kidney now. Well, I can, but it's not advisable. So I'm on the decaf, and the doctors and everybody are happy about that. But if you've never drank decaf coffee, it's the most awful stuff in the world. There it is, boiling now. So on my little polymath stove, is it polymath? Oh, it's bubbling. Let's get it off. Well, I'm moving from there where I was behind us. It's just too many wasps on that tree. I wonder if there's possibly a nest on it or something. It was covered with them, and I think they were attracted to the smell of my peppermint tea. So it's going to move away from there for a minute. I might have a mess on and get a little bit of B-roll there. And so I'm just on my way home now. It'll take me 5 minutes. I got up the hill that I was dreading. It wasn't too bad. Met a smashing lad with his 2 little kids. A lad called Joe. If you found us, Joe, it was really good talking to you, mate. He's telling us he walks up through the woods and that, and he loves his archaeology and all the history and everything and stuff, and he loves fossiling, and he picked up some rocks and some old glass objects that he'd managed to get from the beck and everything, and his kids were covered in mud, and it's just the best way, isn't it? What a just a breath of fresh air to see a young dad out with his 2 kids in this glory, enjoying it, instead of being stuck inside or just leaving them on the PlayStation or whatever, just for the sake of peace and quiet. Getting out with them and getting them to enjoy things and enjoy the outdoors. Brilliant, mate. Absolutely fantastic. He does gold thingying as well. I don't know what the proper name for it is. But you sieve gold panning for gold. Get there in the end, panning for gold as well. I don't think he's got a Lamborghini yet, like, so. But yeah, anyway, so that's it from me for today. Just couldn't bear any more sticking in the house and not doing things, so got to start pushing myself and trying to get into a better frame of health. So anyway, guys, yeah, so sorry Temu for ripping you off for 11 quid, and thanks a lot for watching. If you've liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe, please consider doing so. It's free of charge, costs you nothing, and you get to look at my beautifulness on not a regular basis. Well, I suppose it could be if you keep going back and watching me. Right, thanks a lot, guys. Love you, Lord. Bye. Mwah.